Good morning, children. Welcome to Narayana Live classes. Today I am here with an assignment dated 23rd June. The title of the assignment is When I Set Out for Lyonnesse. As the insightful writer, author, novelist and young architect, an apprentice architect and a British poet, Thomas Hardy wrote this poetry. As same question is written here on the board. So we have got 5 questions in this assignment. One by one, we'll go through the answer. The first question we have, as just I told you, who is the poet of the poem When I Set Out for Lyonnesse? So I'm going to write it on the board. A young apprentice architect the British poet and novelist Thomas Hardy wrote the poem. Now the second question we have, what is the theme of the poem? Actually, it's about a journey and the uncertain consequences. What would happen after that? Here, the poet talks about the journey to the place and the uncertainty of what would happen there. He also added that no prophet, no one in the world actually, would be able to say what the poet would see and what is the journey all about. So writing here on the board, you please have a look. The poet here talks about the journey to the place and uncertainty of what would happen he also adds that no prophet would be able to say what the poet would see and what is the journey all about. Now we have the third question of the assignment. Why did the poet go to the Lyonnesse? Now this question is a bit confusing. I must not say confusing, but yes, actually the people get stuck in dilemma that whether the reason is clear or not. Actually, if you go through the poetry, it is written that the poet went to Lyonnesse to inspect the restoration of a church. But literally if we see, the reason is not clear. and it's not mentioned in the poetry. Lyonnesse is a mythical place. I must add here the mythical birthplace of Sir Tristram, who was an Arthurian knight. So it's not clear. Accordingly, we can go ahead for the answer. So, though the answer, I mean to say the reason, you can add here, or reason, why did he go there? Though the answer or reason is not mentioned, it shows the trip to the mythical birthplace of Sir Tristram, who was an Arthurian knight. And this is how, right. So we have next question, which is, what is Lyonnesse? Lyonnesse is a place, Lyonnesse is a country which was in southwest England, and it was mentioned in Arthurian legends. But now it is supposed to have been submerged in the sea. So it is called a mythical place. I'm going to write it on the board here. Lyonnesse is a country mentioned in Arthurian legends. It was in southwest England and is supposed to have been submerged in the sea. Now, fifth question, which is the last question of the assignment, but of course not the least. Why was there magic in his eyes? Let me tell you that it's clearly written that when the poet visited that place and when he was coming back, there was a mysterious light on his face. Like it was brightening. The people were overwhelmed by the brightness. And they started thinking that there were some profound changes happened with the poet. So I'm going to write it on the board. You please have a look. There was deep radiance. There was deep radiance in his eyes. Which made his eyes enchanting. Which made his eyes enchanting. People thought that there was magic, and it was true. It was natural, because he himself added these points that no prophet, no one else would recognize what exactly the changes happened over there. So this is how the assignment is completed, and I hope you were enlightened better. And definitely once you will go through the poetry and you will have the insight of that, I hope you'll feel comfortable and you will have the knowledge about it. You'll have the better understanding about it. So it's all for today. Thank you so much. Please take care, stay home, stay fit.